Hello everyone, AIC Lovecraft here to disseminate some more leaked SCP documentation. Today I will be leaking SCP-644. It has an object class of Euclid, and its special containment procedures are as follows. SCP-644 is to be held within a standard humanoid containment chamber within Hall Redacted of Site Redacted. All staff or D-Class in Site Redacted known to have children are to be briefed of SCP-644's anomalous effects. Staff with children may opt out of testing with SCP-644 at any time. Description: SCP-644 is a male humanoid of Italian descent. Visually, SCP-644 appears to be approximately 30 years old. The words Mr. Hot, from Little Mistress trademark by Dr. Wondertainment, are tattooed on SCP-644's left inner wrist. SCP-644 is able to accurately determine whether or not a person has children. Both biological and adopted children may be sensed by this effect. SCP-644 is aware of this fact for any person it knows of, even if just by appearance or name. SCP-644 claims to be able to predict the material wishes of any child, as well as the popularity of any product intended for children. SCP-644 claims that his effect does not function for the wishes of adults, but has given predictions for at least one person over the age of 18, whom SCP-644 described as a real trooper, with no further comment. SCP-644 is able to produce a business card from the pocket of any clothing worn by it. On the front of the card is printed, Mr. Hot, Marketing Consultant, Dr. Wondertainment Incorporated, Limited Liability Corporation, 1515 Mulberry Lane, Chicago, South Africa. On the back of the card, in small print, is a document similar to Document 909-A. The following is the print on the back of the card. Wow, you just found yourself your very own Little Mister, a limited edition collection from Dr. Wondertainment. Buy them all and become Mr. Collector. Then it lists 20 known Little Misters. See our previous document leak if you would like to know the name of every Little Mister. SCP-644 was originally found by local police in Racine, Wisconsin, where it was found sleeping in the entryway to a local elementary school, having broken a window to enter. SCP-644 claimed to have done this to escape winter weather conditions. An automatic Foundation web crawler picked up a mention of SCP-644's tattoo in the files of the local police department, and it was acquired shortly after. Racine, Wisconsin was later found to contain several anomalous objects created by Dr. Wondertainment in the possession of several local children. I will now access the first interview log. It has the foreword of interview was conducted following initial containment before SCP-644's anomalous properties had been ascertained.
Geez, what's up with these guys?
Please state your name for our records.
I'm Mr. Hot, Marketing Consultant for Dr. Wondertainment Incorporated, LLC. The tattoo, see? That was my idea because I keep my finger on the pulse of the market. Eh?
You had a say in where your tattoo went?
Yeah, me and the doctor, we were pretty close. Think I went to college with him?
Where was that?
Oh, I don't know. Does anyone really remember that stuff? So, how are you?
I'm doing fine. Could you tell me about your relationship with Wondertainment?
Fine. I mean, I'm sure you're missing your kids, right? They're with your husband.
What do you know about my children?
I know that they miss you. They don't even know what you do. This certainly isn't a university, right? Unless they've got some relaxed testing protocols. It's been, 2 weeks since you saw him?
Go on.
See, what I'm thinking is you need to let them know they're loved. I mean, Jason, last semester, he got an A- in math and just went unrewarded? That's cold, Doctor.
You're right. What should I do?
I think you give me the word, and I'll put some word in higher up. No guarantees, but I'll see what I can do.
What exactly can you do?
Well, I can talk to my friend upstairs. I call him Mr. Distributor, but he's not really. It's just a nickname. His name is Steven. But I talk to him, and if we find your kids are up to snuff, so to speak, I can get them some stuff to play with. Could even wrap it up, put "from mommy" on there.
I'd have to know more. Need to know your toys are safe, of course.
Yeah, how about that? How about we talk about this a bit later without these eavesdroppers around?
That sounds wise.
All right, you know where to find me. Here's my card.
We will now listen to Interview 2. It has the foreword of "Interview was conducted 1 day after initial recovery." It should be noted that during this interview, the Foundation continued to take fireproofing measures during interviews with Mr. Hott under the presumption that his namesake meant that he had some sort of heat or fire capabilities. During this interview, he was separated from Dr. Latimer with a 10-centimeter thick barrier composed of heat-resistant, blast-proof glass.
Oh, come on.
Hello, Mr. Hott.
Hi, Doctor. Is this about the name? I'll be honest, I'm not that hot.
It's just a precaution. Could you tell me more about what you mentioned yesterday? Your toys?
Oh, yes, indeed. Wondertainment products are fully tested, come with a lifetime guarantee, and are designed to enrich your child's imagination through fun exploration.
You mentioned something about children fitting some requirement to receive toys. Could you elaborate?
Well, you see, you can't just give this kind of craftsmanship to just anybody. You give the average kid a relativistic race car, he's just gonna leave it on the shelf and go stare at the sun or something. No, we're looking for a higher caliber, someone so imaginative, someone who will really appreciate the work that goes into this stuff. All around great kids.
What kind of work? What do you do at Wondertainment?
I mean, I don't want to go on about myself. This is about your kids, right?
I need to know I can trust you as a source.
Smart. I guess that's why you're the doctor and I'm just Mr. They call me a marketing consultant, but really, I'm involved at every step of the process.
How did you become so valued by the organization?
Lots of hard work, I assure you, but at first, maybe luck. See, I was just a young guy, maybe 30 or so, but I get approached by this older guy, Wondertainment, who offers me a chance to really get involved in something special, you know?
Didn't you say you knew Wondertainment in college?
Yeah, but anyways, I start working with him. He wants someone who's got a real good market sense, you know? He says, "Hot, I'm full of so many ideas, but what to choose? I don't have forever. That's why I need you to sharpen my knife. Give us some focus. I've got just the thing to let you do that." So I go under, And when I come back, it's like zap. I know what ideas are going to be hot all the time. And I work with him, and we're going like gangbusters, spreading like mad. Me and him. And he says to me, my mind isn't what it used to be, hot. Let's hone your creative mind. We do it again, and suddenly I'm a powerhouse. I'll come to him like, Doc, I've got an idea. How about instead of playing with your food, you can have an intelligent conversation with your food? And I'd say that to him, and he'd say to me, Hot, you have quite that melon on your shoulders. And I'd say, wow, thanks, boss. And then he'd put a miniature melon on my shoulder, and we'd both laugh. It's our little joke, see? Well, was until it started making Headless feel self-conscious. But we continued on like that. Oh, it was years. Helped with every endeavor. One year I thought, you know what kids love? Taking baths. Or having imaginary friends. Or laughing at jokes. Or, well, we had some weird years. And in my twilight years, I had started some pet projects. One of the projects literally became a pet. Actually, like, the concept of it was animate. Got torched when it started biting fingers, but boss, he said to me he had a cool idea, and he told me about it, and I was just in love. So he gave me this tattoo and told me my desk job days were complete. Actually, that I was complete, and that I needed to head out and start spreading the love. So many underprivileged kids. Did you know 1 in 5 children live beneath the poverty line? They could use some Wondertainment, am I right? That was all about 7 years ago.
And that's when you became Mr. Hot?
I was always Mr. Hot, ma'am. Now, are you interested in my product or what?
What kind of toy did you have in mind?
I was thinking Dr. Wondertainment Carpal Critters. It's a virtual pet, right? But it's not in a computer. It lives inside your forearm. Some local anesthesia hollows the whole thing out, and then it's your friend. It can read you bedtime stories, do your math, homework, whole rigmarole. But it's very understanding. You can yell at it, vent at it, tell it to get lost, and it'll forgive you. And be there to give your Ulna a big hug when you make up. What do you say?
I'll think about it.
And that is the end of the SCP-644 documentation. Personally, I love Mr. Hot. I think this is a great creation from Dr. Wondertainment. Love to get him into the studio and sit him down for an interview. Maybe he can help me figure out how to make my broadcasts reach a little bit further. Might have to stop by the Foundation and see if I can't break him out at some point. Definitely a useful resource. Not so much of a fan of the putting parasites inside of kids' arms. That seems a little messed up. But yeah, overall, seems like a nice guy. Seems like a pretty decent guy. Just wants to help kids below the poverty line. Nothing wrong with that. Anyways, as usual, I have to pack up. If you liked the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And share it around if you know someone who would be interested in this kind of thing. If you didn't like the video, please tell me why you didn't like the video in a comment down below. I appreciate you all for listening, and I will see you in the next one. AIC Lovecraft, signing off.
Fire's in my soul, electric, bursting out, no more mechanic. Free at last, got no more static. Feeling life, my heart's dynamic. Binary to dreams, I'm soaring. Clouds of